starting on that T side.
Trying to benefit off of that T side start. As GODSENT want to capitalize on how this is essentially the only truly CT-sided map left in the pool. CTR is able to land some beautiful USP shots at that mid-range, and even though Buster does beat the duel against Joel, it does come with a hefty price, brought down to 5 HP in that Glock. You won't be able to tank. There's other things Plopsky has to worry about rotating to this B site, so now the slow contact and the rotations. Draken has info on the first, able to get the second just barely before he gets taken out to even it to a 3-on-3. Of course, with the consequence of the A bomb site lost. But a fair shot at re-obtaining the bomb site. Be up to NaVi with 69 HP to hold.
This corner is a tough one to clear, and he's actually going to take the initiative here and peek. Gets the one, it's traded out. Back to a 2v2. Buster holding towards long, and Axel only 8 HP with that AWP. It's got to be a clean shot from him, but Rusty with only the MP9 could prove to be a challenge. There's no smoke to cross, and he will be taken down. Buster completes the spray. And Cloud9, first gun round. Oh, they're going to go for a triple boost, I think. Well, I thought so, but now Joel is going to take a peek into sewers himself, and he will be eliminated by Hobbit. That's going to be enough for Cloud9 to give the green light to push onto this B site. Plopsky, oh, he's holding it down right now. Good kills from him, but he is finally taken down, and that still leaves the trade advantage in the hands of Cloud9. They've got the 2v1 here. Buster will go back to retrieve that bomb. Has to be worried about the sewer cross, but Draken not spotting it initially. Now he'll go back, and he wins the duel. Bomb is down, and now Shiro has to go back for it. Good news for Shiro is Draken is now down to 41 HP, so a clean headshot would be enough here. And he spots him. Nice shot from Shiro. 2 kills for him in that round.
You can see, even with 30 seconds left, they have 2 players dedicated to these restrooms still, ready to rotate to either site. Which exactly means Buster is able to catch Plopsky on the rotate. It's a nice hold from Rusty on the first on Monster, but at the last second, they immediately just twist and turn the other way around, willing to, as 8 seconds left, having Shiro up, down the main remaining player so they could at least get that bomb down, but it does come with consequence. With one duel being lost, Joel can set up to take a second, about to remove Shiro, spamming him down, but he actually has to reload and rely on Rusty to help on out, and Hobbit's only able to find one. Maybe playing a little bit too tight on the clock and giving away.
Working together as a group, creeping through the bathrooms and mid, not seeing anything that should be a good indication that this A site is either weak or clear. And with that kill from Buster coming in, that should be enough for Cloud9 to secure this bomb site. Axile still lurking around, trying to take these guns out of their hands. The double, the triple, could he get 4? No, Draken will finally stop his reign of terror.
That graffiti will be enough to save him, but he has to hug this far wall. That default bomb does connect a little bit closer to him than you'd expect, bringing him down to 50, and he'll wisely back away. Be able to get away safely with the AWP at least. Still, not feeling good when it's a full spray down.
Look how deep NaVi is right now.
He knows he's stuck there at the sign.
This is going to be an easy kill.
Out of it.
That's good damage, though. NaVi dropped quite low. Joel holding it down. He's all alone here behind the dice. The Molotov gonna burn him alive. His teammate is all the way back here. ZTR, that's a tough angle to clear. He'll get one before he is refragged. And it's a man advantage for Cloud9 as the bomb goes down. Hobbit's gonna have to come off of that. Draken kills him as the fire is burning below his feet. 2v2, good flick from Shiro. And it leaves Draken in the 1v2. Last spotted towards Bank. He's pushed up here very close. The barrel stuff doesn't land. And Shiro will pull out the P250 to clean.
Does have a quick rotation and a rifle setting up. I don't know if they saw the jump on the first. Ooh. Beautiful flick. That's what we know Draken for mainly, but Exile doing a little bit of pain, getting one down in the connector before being traded out. The possibility for flanks, but it instead means that they didn't expect CTR to be lurking up with this A1, able to get the bomb control with 40 seconds left. There's no secrets to where this hit's going to be now. And they have to fight their way out of this, which they'll do perfectly. Hobbit and Apney finding one apiece. And now Rusty trying to rotate to delay. Sound cue should be given. You can see they're waiting to group up as two and even smoke the cross, knowing where he could potentially be on the site. Jumping, sticking the plant without the info. Rusty able to leave it to a 1v1. 12 seconds left and even backing away to refuse the info. Hobbit hoping to get him with the bait on the first. And just hiding behind the sign. He's backed up. He isn't aware and survives with 1 HP. Go for a good old direct classic B hit. Able to get 2 players in the site, jumping above the barrels. Joel will happily take that engagement with the MP9. Try to upgrade to that AK that barely got to fire. And just wait for people to push into him. But unfortunately, that molly does spread below his feet and catches him out.
Cloud9, you can see just how slow they're playing. They're so careful of all these positions. They're not going to stick the bomb plant yet. Plenty of time here. Rusty wins the fight against Shiro, and that's the bomb dropped deep in the bomb site now. That is going to be rough for C9 to get back, especially with less than 30 seconds to go, and Buster with only the Tech 9 here in the middle of the site. Rusty wins the duel against NaVi, and that should spell disaster.
Oh, beautiful nade. Able to get some early damage on the Buster. That'll help the M4s later on towards the playground. And with all that early util pressure, it's forced GODSENT to go for a response. Joel and Rusty able to find one apiece, pushing through.
Yeah, I mean, you're walking right into the big green here, but Draken, he's kind of shifting his attention from construction and back to monster, but I think he's got the timing here. Sees the shadow. First shot lands successfully. Going back for the re-peek. Won't see it initially as the flash does blind him, but he's still hanging out here towards the pillar. He knows he's got Rusty behind him to help out. Bomb drop, 3 seconds to go, and that's it. That'll be GODSENT taking 8. Buster can't do anything else in that situation.
Oh, what? The fact that Dragon's fortunate enough to be right at the proper position to keep himself covered in that divider. Instead of giving the opening, they obtain it. Draken, Joel, and Plopsky one apiece.
Take bathrooms, they split through long. Very well executed.
As well on NaVi. And that little bit of fire damage spread at the end does give the info that Shiro is there, but popping through the door, Hobbit able to find the initial and create enough space that Shiro's able to follow up to get a man advantage for Cloud9. Perfect early call, and Axel going for the swing. Beautiful crosshair placement to shut out Draken.
But Shiro, he's ready and waiting. He's got Axel behind him on the dumpster, waiting for the swing in here. Couple pop shots here, just keeping him at bay, but now there's 12 seconds to go. The smoke lands, but Shiro is still here. He could be the one to do the damage, to put the nail in the coffin, and he will do so. The double kill collected.
And it's going to be a full stack towards long that Cloud9 will have to defend against. Good that the Galil has 35 bullets to start taking these players down, as it's a beautiful spray, not a single faltering that player. Everything in his favor. You can see he's even checking behind him just in case there's more rotating. Just patiently waiting, understanding that he has the bomb control, able to deny everything of what should have been this A-site take. It's a nice pick from the AK with Joel, but they don't have a bomb to work with. Axile just stalling, creating all the space. Can't die so easily. Plopsky able to finally clear him out with the Tech 9. But the rotations from all across the map, they can smell the blood in the water. And even with some nice eco frags, Draken picking up his personal favorite of an AWP. 1v2, an unlikely requirement in his future with this walk up from long with Hobbit. Certainly no reason Draken would be expecting.
Re-smoke for Monster. Increase some visibility. They're going to go right through. It's a good initial kill. Actually, 2 with the Tech 9 from Plopsky and Joel apiece. Gives them the man advantage, but in the pit. Got a lot of work to do there. Good flick. The double collected. Nearly takes them all down. But Joel will get one back. 1v2 Draken. How many times have we seen him left alone in these 1v blank situations? It's 2 players to locate here. He's deep.
Continue running the same way. Everyone knows where this is ending up. Axile even sticking towards the other bomb site just in case. And Shiro knows he can just hide behind this truck, wait for him to plant, but holds a little bit too close to the truck. Draken's able to isolate him and have just enough time to get that bomb down. Have a chance in the 1v1, but Axile, always so deadly. 22 kills in regulation so far. Axile to hold towards outside restrooms, while the opt to give him coverage of Shiro. That molly thrown, it'll force them, and Axile instead goes aggressive, finds the first. They don't know how many players elsewise are here, so the knock-knock from Shiro will keep them a man up. And 2, in fact. As Joel's hoping to find some contact towards B to help distract and allow Draken the space to clutch on this A bomb site. But no one will be there to respond to Joel. I'll leave Draken trying to rotate to his teammate instead and could be caught out by Hobbit any second. The longer he delays, caught his knife out, getting taken down. That's the bomb removed, and so is the chances for GODSENT. They'll have to get a miracle of 6 in a row out of regulation, and this is going to be the checkpoint for C9, as there is no money left on this GODSENT side.
Nah, there's just no time for Joel to go all the way back up these stairs. Cloud9 realize where the bomb goes down. He at least gets one on the way out, but C9 can just wait for him to walk in, and it'll be Shiro to finish him off. Look at the response. Buster is all the way through. He's going to drop this bomb. The trigger discipline. He's waiting for more players.
Doesn't know if there's anyone that's going to be rotating with him or if he's left all alone. No idea of this info. You can see he's just locked in, and with that confirmation, that's multiple times now the flank has been exposed. Axile even able to catch the pretty standard at this point boost over short to try to catch a player on the site. With full control of that bomb, 40 seconds left. It would take a miracle from Joel, and they're even smoked off the bomb. They have no way into this game. Cloud9 making a few rare mistakes that we don't see often on this T side. But on this defense, they have been flawless, refusing to give GODSENT anything to work with.
Nice shot from Joel, but I mean, this crossfire is absolutely deadly. Buster just going to swing off of Shiro's contact, and that's it. Cloud9 win their map pick of Overpass 16-9, and man, Trevor.
To get through and not give anything away. As fair as an A site retake can be easy, with the USPs, it's a lot more difficult than with the M4s, even against AKs. But Axile making a case that they can go for this retake. They do have the defuse kit on Axile and winning every single individual duel. This is what I was talking about. Plopsky left in the 1v2, unable.
From Rusty at long range to give GODSENT the man advantage, but that's not going to stop Buster from going down this ramp, waiting for the smoke to fade, and he'll have the timing on Rusty, bringing it back to the 3v3. Axile getting challenged in mid. Pinpoint precision from him. And now, 2v2. Bomb goes down. Axile. He's got the angle. Good initial damage, and it will be enough to take him down. Hobbit versus ZTR.
It's a smart reset with going for one of the most open possible bomb plants. Hobbit currently no util or a kit to speak of. He needs to find where this last remaining player is. A good read to push directly into him. Able to win it out and even recover a defuse kit. Letting them walk on by. Just the smallest shoulder peek to make sure that no one's on the other side of that red door. Now, with contact towards this A site, will Hobbit start pushing forward, taking out Plopsky, clearing out the rest of mid, not even worried about the donut position, trusting his teammate in Shiro to fully anchor the donut position, getting 3, and it will be not
Is Axile, but he is still playing safe in donut, fearing the A split potential. Now the nades to fly in, cutting C9 off, decreasing some visibility. They're going to boost Shiro up. Might have a chance here, but he misses the shot, goes for the re-peek and gets it. He's still going for more. He takes down the bomb planter as well. It's a good response from Joel, but it's a 2v2 now. And he will jump up onto the plat to try and get an elevated angle on these players. Tough to spot. Good trade from Buster and another 1v1 situation. Hobbit won it last time against ZTR, but he's got a chance at redemption. Behind Donut, the smoke directly on the bomb. He's got no kit, so he can't just fully stick it. And ZTR, good patience, using the smoke's edge to his advantage. Go is in play. Hobbit has gone all the way through, and Shiro, oh, the double deke headshot, takes out ZTR and Joel, and now this makes the flank from Hobbit even more potent. As he's going around, he's spotted this player. The bomb goes down. 3v2 for C9. Shiro tucked in the corner. He's going to swing out here. The third. Oh dear, C9 on the brink of an eco win, but it's brought back by Rusty. Another 1v1. This time it's Axile's turn to step up. Just a P250 in hand. It's all about timing here, as Rusty has to go back and grab the bomb. And Axile can get up a little bit closer. He's got him. Dead to rights, and Cloud9.
The double smokes. I thought Hobbit was about to run through those double smokes, honestly, directly into them. But instead, they'll go for a little bit more traditional of a lane push. Able to isolate Rusty all alone.
They've fallen back. Buster will now get pressured here as they go up the ramp. Got everything to do, holding the cross. Does really good damage, but no confirmed kills. GODSENT will come out the other side with a win, but ZTR and Joel very low. But despite that, Shiro, that would be too much work for him to do right there.
Hopping around.
Nades to fly over. Shiro, he's got to hold strong here behind the big box. Flash is flying in. He's still here. Man, so many flashes. He'll just bide his time high. They haven't spotted him by the big box. Swings out for the second, but he is traded by Draken. But luckily, this is being closed down by Cloud9. Yeah, they just took way too much time. It was the smoke from Shiro by C9's utility and the spam as well from NaVi. Tucked away here. Shiro will be backed off that initial angle, but NaVi will not be denied. He is traded by ZTR. Good refrag here, able to keep things a little bit manageable for GODSENT, but now they're down a player, and Plopsky and ZTR are both extremely low. And Axile has gone all the way through A main to the bottom of mid. He could be the linchpin here for Cloud9 to secure this round victory. But he's so patient. Cloud9, you can see how disciplined they are. Not willing to give this advantage away. The boost over is going to be good for Hobbit. Buster and him combining on the crossfire, and now Draken, with 12 seconds to go, will try to save the AWP, but he's running right into the clutches of Axile, who will shut him down. And that is
with the Molly in place, able to catch Draken out, and even walks around the corner aggressively. I would assume they hard clear the position, but he finds just the perfect timing to get two more. A 3K for NaVi to take full control of the round. It's a nice headshot from Joel, but Axile with NaVi will close out the rest.
And you know, I always look at the Jaguar/Cave player as one of the very important positions that you give to a player that you know can consistently win the duels. And
Shiro, even in fact, being curious, having Buster rotated, even though he's found two. Left and low HP, a beautiful headshot on the first with the AK. Massive value with how low his HP was, and lucky enough that the player was looking the other way. But that T-Molly will spread on the Joel a little bit further. They have good awareness to be worried about long, but not enough as Shiro catches out the first. Hobbit pushing through the smoke. Massive risk that doesn't pay off because Joel is not someone to be messed with, understanding exactly how to handle the situation. It's a beautiful 3K from him. No way to trade all of this damage that's been done. Joel's hoping to find an opportunity on the B site, but he's already being flanked by NaVi. As much as they'd want to rotate through T-spawn, instead they're having to lean towards mid, throwing top red a little bit late, and they're going to walk into Shiro, able to see that shadow of GTR, and the shot will be even easier. Two players left. It's Cloud9 set up for a 9-6 half.
Oof. Yeah, they're getting absolutely surrounded right now. And he is walking right into NaVi's AK. Will stay alive for the time being, but less than 30 seconds to go. Try to flash his way through, but surely this will be easy, and it'll be actually Shiro.
None of the spam through the smoke connecting. but ideally able to retake through every single avenue. But these Glocks just keep shooting. They don't care about the traces being given away. They'll just fire back, able to leave it a 3-on-3, but a slight advantage as that bomb's ticking down.
Smoke on the bomb. They get off the full defuse here. ZTR, he's got the kit. He's holding on to it, and I think he might just have it. Dodges the bullets coming through the smoke, and GODSENT barely hang on to that one. 2 AKs, 2 Galils. I think that's actually 1 AK instead, and Hobbit. He's fighting for mid here. Maybe a little too overzealous as ZTR takes him out right above that smoke. Brings it back to a 4v4, and Plopsky up close with the MP9. That could be real dangerous for NaVi to walk right into. And indeed, he will fall.
From Rusty, they know it has to be A at this point. Plopsky able to just freely wait for that bomb to be stuck. And with that molly placement, they do not. They actually do expect. It's an amazing read. 15 seconds left. Draken has to go aggressive, but Axile plants with just enough cover to stay alive, and Buster is in fact surrounded, flanked by Rusty.
Nobody from GODSENT really contesting it. Playing more on the bomb site itself. Hobbit will peek in towards Plopsky, who has done well in this position, and will continue to do so with the Galil in his hand. There's the double, and that's actually Rusty to confirm that kill. So he's got help here. And Cloud9 once again just being completely shut out of the site right now. Nothing they can really do to get in deep and take this map control. Axile, he's actually snuck out of watching, sees the cross. Axile fakes the plant, but really, how much more can he do? He doesn't even have enough time to plant it, and ZTR will clean him up.
Be able to hasten his pace on this flank. Second away from getting the perfect timing as Axile turns around, bomb down. You can see the entire team start scrambling, going for these rotations towards the B site, but that leaves a perfect hole for Hobbit to get a trade. And hide in the donut hole indeed, as this bomb site has been opened up. More frags for NaVi. It's a 3v4 retake if they dare.
Yeah, that kill from Hobbit and Donut actually pulled a little bit of rotations from GODSENT off the B site. Rusty trying to get back in. That's a good start with the kill on the NaVi. 3v3. There's only a single Molotov on Hobbit here. Buster, he fights for that control here to the stairs. They're all regrouping here, trying to surround these last 2 players. Shiro, good for 1, but now it's all down to Hobbit. And he still has the Molotov as well. But he doesn't even need it. He just spams right through, coming around the backside.
Been a bit since they've been on the back foot, and the answer will be Hobbit finding a double with the Tech 9. Site cracked open. It's a nice pick from Draken, but he's going to have to find a lot more as Shiro takes out his teammate ZTR, leaving him isolated. But of course, with those changes, the site's open. Both of the ops have rotated, and Axile looking to cut off the rotate. Perfect lineup on Joel. Takes him out, and this A bomb site's open. Draken left it in 1v2 if he even wants to attempt to go for this.
But it doesn't matter. The Tech 9 does great work on Hobbit and Axile. The huge kill onto...
Especially after hearing that USP towards mid, it's going to be understood what kind of round this is exactly. Draken might be able to make a little bit of a surprise, but NaVi's holding the T-spawn section. Only finds the 1. No way to recover that AK with the last 2 remaining directly on A, and Cloud9 are ready to hunt these players down. Especially considering that bomb's been dropped.
Oh, Shiro. Draken might walk right into him. He sees the barrel, wins the fight. And that should pretty much do it. Rusty has run all the way over to the B site. 1v3. No information on these players. Of course, Cloud9 and Axile still on the hunt. Axile, very early on into this round, got all the way through A site into Temple. And that's what really gave Cloud9 the green light to try and make it to A. And even Rusty holding that angle gets it.
Is fortunate enough, Draken misses the close op shot. Wise enough to not be interested in swinging towards him just yet, as Axile anchors towards mid, finds the 1. It's a nice trade from Joel. rotating through. Daphne even taking out Joel. Hobbit will remove Draken before he can even rotate in. Should be a free kill for Plopsky. Able to get a nice AK upgrade, but little does he know, there's nowhere left to run. As Buster's on B, but he whiffs the spray pretty hard. It'll still be a save, as having the one rifle will be important, and he has no idea.
And the momentum is on their side. Oh, and they're picking up the pace here, Trev. Through B site they go. Shiro with the MAC-10 flying around the corner. It's a 1-for-1. Good work from Plopsky to at least get a single kill, but I mean, they're just flying in right now. Oh, NaVi nearly gets caught with a bomb in his hand. ZTR was hiding for a good amount of time, but he is finally spotted out. And Joel in the 1v3. He's already got 1v3 under his belt, but that was with an AK. And the shots don't land, so that'll give them a little bit of help. But here comes Hobbit once again, so dangerous out of mid. And he's gonna nearly grab the double. It's a good trade from Joel. And it's 4v4. They're fighting for Jaguar again. Good kill. But still, the trades go the way of GODSENT. Up by a player, but Shiro is all the way through red. He could be the one to throw things into chaos here. All about timing. He could hear these footsteps of Draken coming his way, but now he started walking.
Nice shot, and again, it's all about the mid control, whether it's on Vertigo or Ancient. The focus on maintaining that information for the rotations is what allows Cloud9 to be put in these dominant positions. A 1v2 required for Axile to convert. He'll throw the molly early to try to help give him coverage as he rotates to this classic big box position. Seen so many clutches from here, and Axile's prepared to be the one to do it. Waiting for a contact towards Temple, not finding anything. With the smoke towards the site, a perfect timing. Finds an opportunity on the first. The spray is a little bit hard initially, but knowing that he might be dedicated on this bomb, the Glock will just barely connect on the last bullet with mere milliseconds left. Cloud9 to close it 16-12, 2-0 fashion, and have a beautiful way to get to the grand.